Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative. They are always welcome. Yo guys, it is a vlog today, and definitely I had promised you that today we are going to learn something. Let us learn some skills. Guys, we are preparing a brooder for the new chicks that are coming in, and this is what we are doing today. We are spraying in some disinfectants in the house to kill off the viruses and the bacteria that were in here during the other time when we had chickens inside here. So after cleaning and removing all the dirt in the house, we need to start disinfecting the whole house, the walls, the brooder itself, the floor, and everything. So at least today we are learning something about chicks, and I hope maybe, just maybe, before our haters come in to start insulting, just maybe we might learn something at least today. So we are dealing with the brooder here, and as you can see, we are disinfecting the whole place. So we are going to disinfect the whole house and also outside the house. Let's do this. hard work, okay? This is what we call skillful hard work. You don't need to be skillful online. This is what we call skillful hard work. We have finished disinfecting the whole home. The whole home, which is actually a farmhouse at the same time. A poultry farm, let me say that. A poultry farm at the same time. So every day, this is what we do every day to make sure that the whole compound is disinfected so that our birds stay healthy. So the work continues. Let us go to the second section, which will be the receiving of the chicks. Not like actually receiving the chicks. We should start with preparing the brooder. So I'll be showing you how to prepare the brooder before we start receiving the chicks. Good morning guys. It's another day, second day of preparing for the chicks. So yesterday we left when we were preparing the house, spraying the house with the disinfectant. Now we want to prepare the brooder. But before we prepare the brooder, we have another house here. Let me show them this house. So this is a house, and this is also a brooder that we prepared last week, and we received these chicks 150. Actually, in every house we do receive 150 chicks. That is what feeds the whole house when they are grown up. So this is how the brooder is done. Once the chicks start growing, you start expanding the brooder. So this brooder is expanded, but before then it was so like small. So let me show you how the brooder starts before it gets to this stage. This is our brooder today. So we are starting the brooder like this. Hello chicken farmers. Bring old women, gather here for the classes. So this is how you prepare the brooder. So you're going to put all this sawdust, you're going to put it inside here. And then here we are going to put the light that usually makes the chicks feel very warm. After we put in everything, we're going to lay in all the newspapers on top of it, and I'm going to explain why we are laying in all the newspapers. So let's start putting all this inside here, then we start laying in the newspapers. Okay, so guys, we start with pouring all the sawdust inside the brooder itself, but I want to let you know what this brooder thing is. Brooders are the chicks' first home. This is the first home for 1-day-old chicks that we are bringing in. Remember, this is a cemented floor, and that is how it's supposed to be. So the purpose of a brooder is to keep the chicks very warm because they are not able to regulate their own body temperatures until they are up to 12 to 14 days old, and they can be easily stressed by temperature fluctuations. Remember, these chicks, they don't have a mother to keep them warm, so you have to give them a very warm place for them to survive in, and that is the brooder. Okay, so there's no right or wrong way to set up a brooder. You can use a large cardboard box like the ones that we are using here. Actually, this one is called a ceiling board, something like that, a ceiling board. Some people can use cardboard boxes, plastic tubs. Some can use section of floor space or whatever works for your space. Because for me, this ceiling board, it's called an old ceiling board is what works for me. So the essential elements of a brooder are that they are draft free. You have seen me actually, maybe you haven't seen me cleaning it, but I cleaned it even before I disinfected it. And also that they can be kept at a consistent temperature. That is one thing that I will show you after I'm done with this putting in the sawdust. So as you can see, there's a way we show with the finger like that. If you put inside your finger like that and the sawdust is not filling up to your finger, then that sawdust is not enough. So we need to add more until when the finger will be all covered. That is how it's done. You just not just do things just for the sake of doing. You have to do things according to the way you have been taught. Guys, rearing chicken, you can't wake up and start just doing it. We had to go for classes. I personally had to go for the classes. At some point, I had to call my teachers inside my poultry farm for them to teach me practically how things should be done. So that sawdust that you put first, it was not enough. We had to add in more sawdust, and also make sure that all the fingers, when you put inside your hand, all the fingers must be covered. That is the length of how you should be putting all your sawdust inside a brooder. What does that mean? It means that the place must be very warm. Remember, we'll put in the light, and the light is very, very warm. It should be around 250 watts. That should be lighting in here for over 24 hours before the chicks come in. So this is how we make sure that the whole place, as you can see the finger, I didn't understand why I had to use the middle finger, but that is very perfect. As you can see now, the sawdust is covering inside. Actually, using middle finger, it doesn't mean that you are insulting anyone. Hello, haters in the house. This is how you learn how to prepare your brooder. Make sure that all the fingers are all covered inside your brooder or inside the sawdust that is inside your brooder. Now we have the light. The light is here. As you can see, 250 watts. It's a very, very hot one though, but very warm. Well, we are going to put on or to fix this light. As you can see, this is how it looks like. Yeah, that one is for making sure that all the chicks are kept warm inside the brooder. But before we fix the light, we have to lay down all the magazines, or I don't know how you call it, maybe from your side, newspapers. So you have to make sure that you lay in the newspapers inside or on top of the sawdust that has been laid in the brooder. And also, before you lay down the newspapers, you have to make sure that the whole place is so leveled up. As you can see me stepping on it, I have to make sure that the whole space is leveled up. Guys, you have to remember that this house has been disinfected. The whole compound has been disinfected. Everything inside our compound is disinfected. So we don't have any germs, viruses, or bacteria left for us. Over here, it's all clean for the new chicks that will be coming in immediately after we are done. Not like actually immediately, but hours later on, after we have laid all the newspapers. So guys, this is how it's all done. I'm hoping that guys, you are learning something from this, because it's not easy. Yeah. So for my haters who will always insult me, they think I just carried my chickens on my head, put them there, and they are ready. Guys, there's a lot more. And also, the lessons that come with this is just something else. We usually go for seminars. We usually go for government seminars that usually call for farmers, most farmers, to go and receive more teachings or more lessons concerning poultry farming, because I can assure you guys, as you can see, technology is always changing every day, and so is everything changing. Everything about bird keeping, it doesn't have to be chickens alone. I have a neighbor who has turkey. Yeah, I have a neighbor who has ducks. I also have another neighbor who has different types of birds. And you can't just wake up and imagine doing things. You just have to have enough skills, enough knowledge on how to prepare these things. Did you know that this is how chicks have to be made? Guys, as you can see, all these newspapers being laid here, this is how it's done. Did you ever know that this is how it happens? Too much work for me before I come on the camera, guys. Before the end of the day, I'll be just like tired, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So this is how we lay our newspapers inside the brooder. And as you can see, the brooder is a little bit opened, a little bit, because I need more space, because we are receiving more than 150 chicks. But the whole brooder, when it's closed up, it can only hold up to 100. But since there are many, more than 100, that's why I open it a little bit. So as you can see, the bed is already laid. We are now waiting for the chicks to come in. But before even fixing, after fixing the newspapers and after fixing the lights, of which we are going to fix right now, we are going also to put some feeds on top of the newspapers. Guys, allow me to explain to you what I'm doing right now. Now we are picking all the starter crumbs. Starter crumb is the first feed for the chicks. 1 day old, the moment they come in, up to 2 weeks, they'll be actually feeding on this starter crumb. So the reason why I'm putting all these feeds on top of these newspapers is because, remember, I'm receiving 1 day old chicks, and when they come in, definitely they don't know anything. They don't even have a mother to show them how to eat, where to eat, how to do things. So they need to have a clean space for them to feed from. And you know, definitely a chicken will always pick anything on the ground. So the first thing you need to do is to make sure that at least you put all these feeds inside or on top of the magazines, or on top of the newspaper. So when they come in, they will start eating. And then we have chick start over here, guys. As I am showing you, we can see this is a chick formula that has glucose in it, and these chicks, they also need this formula inside their water. So as they will be coming in, they need to find their water ready, dissolved, glucose dissolved inside the water. It also has some vitamins inside for the new chicks. That is a 1 day old chick, and usually we always measure 1 teaspoon per liter. So this one is 1 liter that I'm adding a small pinch of this thing, so that at least when they come back, they'll be, oh my goodness, my cameraman is misbehaving. Yeah, so this is the chick start that is dissolved in water, and then we have to start putting them inside their containers and make them dissolve. And also after that, we are going to use something called, maybe let me explain when we get there, but right now let's store the water, or put the waters in their containers, respective containers, and then we place them inside the brooder as we wait for the chicks to come. So guys, after putting in the water into the respective feeders, We have the liquid paraffin over here. As you can see, it's medicine also for the chicks, and also I think it's medicinal for little children. Hello mothers in the house, if you know, you know. Digestive issues are solved out here. As you can see, that's a new bottle that doesn't have a filler over there. It's just open, but the older one, it has a filler, and that is why I had to pour the new one into the older one so that I can drip it inside the waters, actually the waters which are in the feeders. As you can see, it's only 3 drops per feeder, 3 drops of liquid paraffin per feeder, and that is how we do it over here for the chicks. Because guys, remember we had put some feeds on top of the newspapers inside the feeder, and these are new babies that are just coming from the egg. Did I say new babies? Yes, they are new babies, definitely. So when they start coming to start feeding on that chick or chick crumbs, they will be having some digestive problems. So that is why we have to make sure that they have enough vitamins and glucose inside the waters, and also make sure that the water also has some drops of liquid paraffin for their digestive issues. And this is how we do our things back here. Now, the next part actually is to fix the light. This is the light that you have to fix. Remember guys, this brooder has to be prepared 24 hours before the chicks arrive. But since I was late because I started earlier in the evening yesterday, and then we woke up again in the morning to restart again, so maybe it will be taking 12 hours. The light must be on for at least more than 12 hours before the chicks arrive. This is the preparation of the brooder, and this is how we usually do it over here. And remember, this brooder is going to take over 150 chicks. You have to remember that. So we need to light up the light, and this is how it looks like when it's all light up. Guys, I can assure you that this place is very hot inside here, not like really hot, but very warm. Sorry. That light is over 250 watts, as you see it over there. And remember, the chicks are coming in when they are very, very young and small. They don't have a mother to keep them warm, and so this is their first home. The moment they arrive, guys, it's like we've just come from a maternity ward to bring a baby home. So we are so excited about this project. This is what I've been doing for the last 2 years, actually. This is my second year into poultry farming, guys, and I can assure you that this is something that is more skillful than anything else. Okay? Hey, the farmer is here. The chicken farmer, the chicken vendor. I'm here. I'm working, guys. Leave me alone. Wrinkled. Leave me alone, this wrinkled woman. Your grandmother showing you how you should do work. Skills. Learn some skills that YouTube won't cut 30% of their money, okay? So, guys, we have prepared our brooder. We are ready to receive the chicks. They should be on the way. And actually, these chicks, as we are in Bungoma County, we understand that these chicks, they usually come from Athi River. Athi River is away, I don't know, like 12 hours away. So the chicks are on the way. They've been on the way the whole night. They'll be arriving here in the afternoon. So this morning we have managed to prepare the brooder. And you have to remember that we have disinfected this whole home. So if you're coming to visit me, you will wash your feet at the door before you come through, okay? As you can see over here, we have more than enough feeds to be feeding the chicks until they become mature, because they usually become mature at 5 weeks. Remember, these are not for eggs. These chickens are for meat. So all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags, they'll be feeding your chicken up to 5 weeks, and that is what it is. Okay? Yeah. So guys, let's wait until the chicks come. Then I will show you what's next. So welcome back, guys. So It's an anxiety time for me. As you saw the video in the beginning of the video, guys, I had prepared the brooder very early in the morning at around 8 a.m. And as I had explained to you in the video, that the brooder has to be lighting and everything has to be prepared at least 12 hours before the chicks arrive. So from 8 a.m. in the morning, I was waiting maybe for the chicks to come at around 6 or 7 p.m. in the evening. But it's already 9 p.m. and the chicks haven't arrived. But I've been calling those guys and they're telling me, actually, the providers or the suppliers, they've been telling me that they're on the way, they're coming. Actually, I was telling them, if you guys know that you haven't brought the chicks, I want my money back because I'll buy those chicks from a different supplier, maybe somewhere in Kitale or somewhere else. But they've told me they're on the way because I always believe in Kenchick products so much. Their chicks are the best. They are here, guys. Oh my God. Hello, Vinny. Hey, mmefika? Ingia na hiyo njia ya yaya.
Nimeingia hapo yaya, niko kwa hii kioski ya Airtel.
Airtel, aha, songa mbele kidogo, kuna gate ya black.
Gate ya black ndio hii, niko hapo.
Aha, alafu sasa teremka tu na hiyo njia tu vile inateremka hivyo, utaniona niko nje.
Nipindukie kwa hii gate ya black.
Teremka tu na hiyo njia tu vile inakuja hivyo. Aya. So guys, my chicks are here. Oh my God. I can't wait. Let's go and receive our chicks. You know, I was feeling so sad. You know, I was just sitting here and thinking, what will be the next thing I'll do? Oh my God. So they're here, guys. Let's go and receive them. Guys, come and receive these chicks with me, at least for today. They're here. Kwani mme? Okay, kuja. So guys, our chicks are arriving and this is how they arrive. Okay, Chicks Poultry. Hello? Okay, Chicks Poultry. We are vlogging. Poleni sana na karibuni sana. Yeah. Dogo sana. Ingisha tuku. Nilikuwa nimesha weka tu chini. I will count them one by one. Ngoja tu kidogo tuone. Oh my God. Here we are. King Tai. I was doing a vlog about how to prepare the house, to prepare the brooder. Sasa nilikuwa nimesema mkiniangusha. Vlog yangu imeenda hivyo. Itakuwa imeenda hivyo.
So sasa maji ushaweka kwa hizi nini?
Maji nishaweka, kila kitu iko tu ready. Sasa nitakuwa tuna count tu nikiweka ndani.
Na hii ya jug?
Ya jug ni ya kuongezea. Hiyo ni ya kuongezea.
Zako ni ngapi?
Zangu ni 150. Umeniongezea ngapi? 10.
Nataka kuenda na zingine.
Surely.
Sasa nini tu na nyinyi tu kwa mlango kwa mlango.
Basi hesabu tuone zile zinabaki. At least leo nitakushikia hapa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, plus 2.
50 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay. Sasa wewe utatushikia hivyo tuchukue. Tunaendelea.
Sasa tuende kwa brooder. Songa karibu mweleke kwa brooder ndani. Ole. Then I'll do the next count.
Yeah. Naonyesha 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, plus 1. 25 plus 1.
51.
Yeah, we still have Sasa hapa tunaingia maternity. Tutakaa hapa mpaka wamalize urumaji.
Tuongeze.
Niongeze ingine. Ndio mimi niende nilale baadaye.
Mtai wanafanya tu. Tunakupeleka lakini usichoke roho, utalala tu mapema. By 11.
Utalala ni edit. Haina shida. Mimi nalalanga hata tu.
Kweli mbala mpress.
Ingia kwa mtandao at 2. Now you can see they're looking for the wall. Yeah, many of them are looking for the wall. Kwa sababu ile ndio tumekuwa tukikosa. Amefika tu natafuta joto kwanza.
Kila mtu straight mabawa kwanza.
Yeah, wengine wako na kiu. Sasa nataka tu nikae hapa. Niangalie tu zikienda. Kimaliza maji niweke ya kwanza nyingine. Yeah. By around saa 7 saa 8 hapo.
Wakisharidhika sasa ndio uende ulale. Tena
Yeah, tena asubuhi mapema tena tuangalie tena. It's nice. Haya, mnipatieni Max. Really? Asante. Sasa hii nyumba ndo nilikuwa nakwambia Vini, acha nizime hapa. Kanda chicks.
Nikificha mbali naonanga umenifikia na nikifikia haraka na kiria uko tu hapo.
So unajua napigia tu mtu wa boda namwambia kimbia na penya yako anafika hata kaa kwa town.
Hata kama unakuja mwenyewe unafikanga haraka.
Nafika haraka, si ni 10 minutes na tunatembeanga kwenda town.
Ama juu tumetokea kingine ndo naona ni
labda ni karibu, tunatembeanga town, tufike town sasa direct huyu vile anakuja. Asonge tu, songa mwisho. Songa tu. Hapo sawa. Meshukuru. Aya. So guys, I've lost a voice to this clip actually. I was telling you that it's raining outside already and it was 9:30 exactly on dot. Now my service providers, they've decided to go back Yes, service providers, chicken providers, chicks providers, whatever it is. And as you can see, I'm a very happy person right now. My chicks are here. I've been waiting for these chicks since yesterday. Actually, they were supposed to arrive. They usually supply chicks on Thursdays, but today they said that they will supply on a Friday. Which they gave me a lot of anxiety, but I'm happy that they're here. Last week, we also received more chicks that are also in a different room. I've shown them and they've told me they're doing so well. I've shown them also the other backup machine behind me, the backup machine for the solar, and they said, Qarol, we're doing well. We have another feeder here, guys, that we are going also to be changing and, putting the feeds in those feeders. These are the medium ones that we're going to do that next week immediately after we have removed all the newspapers. I'm sure I'll be showing you how we are going to be removing those newspapers and how those chicks are going to be doing. Maybe this journey, at least let me follow it and show you how these things are done. Guys, I'm so happy that my chicks are here. They are very safe. They're very well. And also they brought another variety called King Tai. King Tai is the type of a chicken that doesn't have feathers on its neck. I'm sure you guys, know what I'm talking about. So the King Tai chicks that have been brought, I love the King Tai variety because it's very different from these other varieties of broilers, because also broilers, they do have different varieties. You get the tingle. Skills, guys, skills. So I'm going to sit here for the next 5 hours as I wait for these chicks to finish this water that I had put in before, and then I will add more water after maybe an hour, and then after an hour, and then after an hour, until 5 hours are done. Then I will add more bigger containers inside. Then I go back home. So I should go back in my house, guys, and close the door, go and wait for maybe an hour. I'll come back in here, and then another hour. I'll come back in here, and then another hour, until this job ends. You can imagine, since morning we are working. It is what it is. Guys, thank you so much for being with me as I'm looking for these other bigger ones. As I'm showing you, these ones are almost, they are almost to be sold. Definitely maybe from next week. That is what I was explaining to you guys, but I don't know what happened to the voice. I don't know what happened to the camera. My daughter, Mama Matt, told me to go and buy the camera. What's wrong with me? Even me, I don't know. Even me, I don't know what is wrong with me. Mama Matt told me to stop misbehaving like this on the streets. Guys, hey, it is what it is. I'm a happy person, as you have seen me. My chicks are here. Although it's already 9:30 and it's a bit late, yes, but I will try my best to make sure that I do my work, because it is my work, So I'll be staying here. Maybe I'll be staying here for an hour, go back, check on them, add more water, come back again, go back again, come back again, back and forth, until we are done with 5 hours. And then now I will refill in the waters in their drinkers the last minute before I go and sleep. And maybe during that time, guys, this video, you'll be watching it. Who knows? Yes, we'll be watching this video even before I go back the second time, because the video is ready. Sorry. Oh my goodness. What did I say? The video is ready. Definitely the video is ready. So guys, this is how we do chicken farming, and this was just the first time of actually receiving the chicks, and the preparation of the whole house, and the preparation of the whole brooder, and keeping the chicks in their first home is very, very, very important, because the beginning of something is very important. You understand? It is what it is. So I'm hoping that maybe, guys, you have learned something, but if you have not, it's okay. Feel free and insult me. Chicken vendor, A.M Qarol, I'm here. I am the chicken vendor in town. Yes, I am. Practicing poultry farming is not an easy thing, guys. It is something that has taken me over 2 years, as I learn and fail. I learn and fail. I learn and fail. I learn and fail, until now I become a pro. I have actually tried to help a few people who are very close friends to me to also start this kind of businesses, and I follow up, and we have what we call a network of marketing. Like if I have 3 clients, you have 3 clients, another one have 3 clients, like that. We put all our 9 clients together, and the marketing becomes very easy for us. That is how it's done. And more people, sometimes people come in my farm, my poultry farm to learn more and learn more. And I will never want anyone to do the mistakes that I did. And that is why I keep on sharing this information. And I don't know, I just decided, let me share it over here so that even for my children and my grandchildren and my grandchildren, they will come back one day. Maybe they will have never seen me. They will see me doing this video and they will know, oh, our grandmother used to do this kind of business. Yes, she was not a lazy person, guys. Hey, my grandchildren, where are you? I was not a lazy person, as they call me from a different camp. No, I was a skillful person. I knew how to skillfully do my businesses. This video is for my grandchildren. And if you know that you are not my grandchildren, stay away instead of coming here to insult me with my chickens. Whether you have a big mouth, small mouth, medium house to be insulting me and calling me all types of names about my chickens. Chicken this, chicken that. You'll be insulting me and I'll be flossing in money. Chickens. Guys, unfortunately, the chicken business, or the poultry chicken as well, because I have a neighbor here behind me who is rearing turkeys and ducks. And that one is a whole lot different experience altogether. I can tell you, when I walk in his farm, I see very funny things. The knowledge is on a different level. The feeds, how to take care of them. There's a lot. Antibiotics given, everything, guys. It's just too much to learn from this. It's not something that you can engage in and you just feel comfortable doing it. No, it's something that you need to have the knowledge and work very hard to make sure that you have the final product. And unfortunately, especially here in Western Kenya, there's a big, or a lot, or I don't know how I can call it in English, guys, because English has never been my language and it will never be. Big consumption, chicken, big chicken, large chicken, whatever it is, consumption of chicken. Because I don't know why people just prefer eating more chicken than something else, or goat meat or cow meat, but people do chicken a lot. And that gives us a lot of the marketing strategies, how to move here and there. And when I say Western Kenya, is like a whole Western region in Kenya. We are starting from Migori, Kisumu, Rongo, Homa Bay, all the way Bungoma, Kakamega, Busia, all those places. Yeah, so that is where our clientele is, and that is where we are actually doing our businesses in. So if you want to learn something, at least I know you have learned. But if you haven't learned something and you feel like you want to insult me, feel free. The comment section is free there. Insult until you finish. Tomorrow I'll be selling more chickens. I'll be at least receiving some money in my pocket, and definitely not from YouTube, okay? This woman, she's just too bad. She likes bragging, as they always tell me in the comment section. I don't have a choice. Me, I'll be rearing chicken, going to the farm to farm, and they're still insulting me that I'm bragging. And others who are taking flights up and down, left, right, and center, they're not bragging. So what is it that some people want on the streets? What is bragging at the end of the day? Imagine people are flossing with mud everywhere. Those ones are not bragging. But if I go to the farm to do my farming and share it with people, do my chickens, these small things that I'm doing here and there, that I'll be bragging. Hey, guys. I haven't even shown anything. Kindly allow me to just show this, because I'm sure there's someone who is positive out there that will learn from all this. Anyway, asanteni sana, guys. If you have any questions, anything you need to tell me, any insults, whatever it is, put it down there in the comment section. And remember, this video is for my grandchildren. Okay, so when they will come one day to watch this video, because internet never forgets, they will find your comments down there. And now this is when you will understand how this thing happens. Asanteni sana for your love and support. It has been a long day for me, guys. I need to go and take a cup of coffee. Or maybe just because it's a Friday, I can take a cup or a glass of something as I'm sitting here waiting and checking on my chicks. It is bye-bye from me. Remember, I love you to the moon and back, and I'll be back with another interesting video. Bye-bye.